everyone.
Thank you.
In front of a home crowd this time.
Some players playing different positions from the positions they made sure they have in the national team, so which is not helping them. And in such circumstances, most of them are dropping their form a little bit, so it's not helping also. But it is what it is. That's football life. Football is changing on a daily basis. Evolution is going on. It's happening. New things, new methods, new playing styles, new philosophy, so we need to follow that. Simple as that. You cannot decide, this is my philosophy and that will keep going on forever. No, we follow the trends, we follow what's needed, we follow our opponents. Obviously, when you play against lower rank opponents, you will have more attacking style of play, you will try to control the game and put as much pressure as possible. When you play against far better teams, then you need to organize your defensive shape in a way to not to get hurt too much.
Are you happy with the progress your team has made?
I am happy in certain way, but also frustrated in on the other. And frustration comes because of the things we mentioned earlier, not having possibility of seeing clear improvement on all our players on a daily basis or yearly basis, let's say, on that way, if I look back, then apart from being much more experienced now, we cannot see clearly that there is a group of 7-8 players improving on the individual class too much, and that's because there is not too much time to work for them, neither for ISL coaches or for me.
Do you have any further questions? Raise your hands. Yeah, please pass it there.
My question is to both the coach and captain. The AFC Asian Cup was forgettable, but what are the important learnings from that, and how strategy-wise any changes after that? Thank you.
Can you repeat the question, please?
The Asia Cup, what are the important learnings from that? Any silver lining, any new player discovered, or any lessons that you have learned from that to change the approach? Thanks.
Obviously, many lessons, that giving away silly situations is causing us huge problems. And in this aspect of the game, we are still shaking, I would say, against these much better teams. But then again, I always try to take positives out of each defeat, out of each game. So in the Asian Cup, we had 10 days to prepare for Australia game, specifically for Australia game. So Uzbekistan game, we had 3-day preparation. For Syria also, which was much more difficult. And that's why we had that good shape and good organization. Against Australia, we looked, that was, I would say, defensively our best game. Even we were in a position to take the lead first from Sunil's header, which didn't happen. So the learnings are huge always. And the lesson is there. Still lots of work to be done, to have higher aspirations. And we know the group was very tough, opponents very difficult, especially Uzbekistan, as I expected, Uzbekistan is a side who can beat anyone in Asia. And it was really difficult to watch our boys not being driven away into very difficult position in a game control. We controlled the game well, but each mistake we made caused us conceding goals, and that was sad to see. Other teams make mistake against us, so we need to have this reaction, same as good teams when the mistake happens on the opposite side, to punish that. But that will come, hopefully. We have some young players coming through now. We hope that they will rise their game, and like Vikram now, as you can see, he started scoring some some nice goals in ISL, but more than that, I'm happy with his hunger, I'm happy with his attitude, with his commitment, and all the boys love him in the camp. So probably he will be the one who will keep enjoying his game with the national team.
We'll take one final question.
So we were talking about Vikram over here. We have seen him score a lot of goals in Mumbai City, obviously. But basically, what I have observed is that he has been playing more on the wide areas and has featured from there. In the last match against Afghanistan, he featured much more centrally because Chante was playing on the left side. And I just want to understand what's the best possible combination alongside Suisa and Chante and other strikers.
We need to find that out.
That's what I was
We are working on that. As I told you, see, Chante is playing central in the club and Vikram is playing left. And I speak with my players. I ask them, where do you feel the best? What do you think? We love to share opinions, thoughts, you know, we love to discuss the points and what's needed for the team, because each one of them needs to understand that everyone needs to give everything to make team better, not to make themselves better, you know. So, and also tomorrow we're gonna try to make it work so the team works. And who will score at the end of the day, if we score, it's not important, it's less important. But just to remind you, you know, because it's not gonna be easy for Vikram to start scoring goal at the international level. So be patient with him. Don't hunt him after 2-3 games if he doesn't score. It will come. I would stay on course of tomorrow's game, so let's not go further away. We can have